So guys, what's going on? So Arcade1Up just put out this NFL Blitz. Now, I did a video on this over 2 years ago. There was an article written, it was sent to me, where Arcade1Up was being cautious about putting out NFL Blitz because there's a movement going on of having kids not play football, and it was politically correct to not, hit people or tackle people, and people were getting concussions. And this whole political correctness, things with kids playing football was coming into play, at least in this article. And that was kind of Arcade1Up either saying that they didn't want to do it or they were being cautious about doing it. And when I did this video 2 years ago, one of I don't know who it was, somebody from Arcade1Up actually left a comment on my video. That's like, we would love to do NFL Blitz, period, something like that. I'll put a link to the video and you can watch the video or you could read the comment. I'm not going to put the comment out there. But they did put out NFL Blitz. Now, this is 2 years from when I did the original video. And they took out, at least according to what I'm reading or what was sent to me, things that make this game fun. Now, I've had these NFL Blitzes where I had them in like bars, and they're really, really bars. And one time a college campus here in the city, and they do good. They make money. There was NFL Blitz, and there was NFL Blitz / hang time. And if you put them in an establishment, they earn some money. In New York City, if you had a bar, it was either a Golden Tee or NFL Blitz or a Mega Touch and an NFL Blitz. Either or. All these things made money, especially in a sports bar. But even in a dive bar, NFL Blitz was a good thing to put. What was fun about this game is you could do things like after hits. There was all sorts of wacky stuff that you could do. And supposedly that's why the people liked it. I think out of all the times that I've been in contact with the NFL Blitz, either putting it in a location or pulling out of a location, I think I've played it maybe once or twice. And usually I would play the games where I would just test the joysticks and the buttons to see if they worked. And if they worked, that was great, and I get the hell out of it. I can care less. I just want to collect the money from it. But they redid this game, and they supposedly took out all the fun stuff of this NFL Blitz. I guess there's after tackles and illegal tackles and things that make this game fun. I could see that being fun. And they did that supposedly because the NFL said to do that, or now there's a conscious effort to not have people get concussions or tackle each other, or like I said, maybe not to have kids play football. I guess if you like NFL Blitz, you like this game, you might want to play football. Your kids might want to play football. I don't know, but somebody put out a statement that like 84% of the original tackles are still there, so it's still a lot of fun. Whatever. If you have this machine, if you have any of these Arcade1Ups, you absolutely could just mod them. Like you don't need this. You could just get a Ninja Turtle Arcade1Up or a Simpsons, and if you know what you're doing, you can have all these games. If you modded it or you did like a ROM hack, you can look all that up yourself. But I guess if you really wanted to play the real NFL Blitz from the arcade, you always could, like I said, get a Raspberry Pi or a PC or a laptop and maneuver it into your Arcade1Up cabinet. Now, I'm sure this is going to sell for either $600 or $700, and then probably after a couple of months, it's going to drop to $300. If you see my other videos, I show you how I go in and out of different places when I'm traveling around, and I'll see these Arcade1Ups. They could be $500-$600, and then I go down the road, or I'm in another Walmart or Best Buy, maybe 10 miles away, and it's half the price. So you always have to shop around. Now, the comments I've read online seem to be mixed. Some people are really excited about getting this arcade. Some people are not, because they took out, these late hits and, all the things that made this game fun. People like to do late hits. People like to hit people from behind or hit people from when they're down. That's part of what makes this game great. They should have like a sucker punch thing where like somebody's just standing there. You can take your player and just like start sucker punching people on the field. That would make the game amazing. But again, they took all these things out. The NFL either made them do it, or they did it for political correctness, or they don't want kids playing football. I don't know the whole deal. It is what it is. but this is kind of what you are dealing with. So anyway, if you know anything more about this, please leave a comment below. I'd love to read your comment. Let me say this. I like Arcade1Up. I think Arcade1Up brings a lot of new, young people into like retro gaming, because young people really probably wouldn't be able to play. Even in like arcades that I see in Jersey, they don't have like NFL blitzes. And I wouldn't vend an NFL blitz anymore in a bar. Just because I wouldn't. Things just changed in the last couple of years where you really don't have that. There's no more mega touches in a bar. There's no more NFL blitzes or NBA jams or golden tees. Those were the big ones too. They're just not there. Now in the bar, you're lucky you find the pool table and a jukebox. And that's even getting weaned out. Because the bars, I know I'm going off topic, at least in the city, the bars now like to pump their own music in. They'll have some sort of like internet type of music, and they don't really deal with the internet jukebox. And now with the internet jukebox, you got to split money with the owner of the bar and ASCAP or PASCAP. I forgot what they call it, a royalty thing. So it's a whole thing. So you don't see these machines around. You're not going to see NFL Blitz in your sports bar. You might, but probably not. And this exposes kids to it, so I like it. If your son or daughter never knew that there was late hits or, crazy type of tackles and things like that, I guess, they would, about it because you played it and that's why you liked it. They probably wouldn't know. Listen, get the original ROM. Like I said, run a Raspberry Pi through it and play the original game. That's, I guess, the only thing I could tell you. If I had this cabinet, I would put a NFL Blitz, Hang Time, NBA Jam in it. I would just make it all out sports. But that is me. With that being said, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.